I'm Dan Drake. This is Front Up on Visitor Network TV, and our guest is Stephanie Hall, who is, by chance, the direct coordinator, the executive director, or whatever it is, of the gala that Small Friends is having this weekend. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's talk a bit about Small Friends.
Sure.
As a larger group, or as a group on the island that's very important to what's
it is
the fabric of life here.
It is for a lot of year-round families. We're the only child care center on the island that's open throughout the year to take any breaks except right around the holidays. And we service children starting at 3 months old, and the day runs 7:45 to 5:15. So it could work for families who start, you know, their work day very early, or for those of us like myself who work until 5. You can still make it there when there's not too much traffic.
How many children?
About 70.
Wow.
Yes, I'm on the board, but I'm not, you know, on the staff there. So I'm not sure exactly what that number is. But we're always full and always have a wait list and have a wonderful community there. The new director is Allison Johnson, and she's just been wonderful. I'm sort of getting the families more involved in the community of the school, and we're in a new, beautiful LEED certified building, the first child care center of its kind built in the country from the ground up. So we're really proud of that.
3 years old? About
yes, yeah, 3. No, actually.
More than that?
4 or 5.
4?
Yeah, because my daughter's been there. Her group is, she'll be starting kindergarten in the fall, but her group is the first ones that started out in the pollywogs, in the baby room, and have gone through the whole experience there. So it's been really wonderful and really important to my family and to my family at Nantucket Looms. We've all, Liz Winship, the owner of the shop, has been really instrumental with getting the school to where it is today. So.
What kinds of things do they do with the kids?
Well, lots, depending on the age groups, because there's such a variable there. So the pollywogs, it's just more of a nurturing environment for that's the baby group that runs about 3 months through a year, and then they step up. There's 6 different classrooms, and then also an after-school program as well that goes through second grade. So my daughter's in the final stage there. She's a dragonfly, and they are just doing summer, you know, off and running, out doing things around the island, but also doing a lot of just preschool. It's a real learning environment. So
do they affiliate with any of the other organizations for any of the summer activities?
Nothing that organized. So unfortunately, I think with the children being at such a young age, there's a lot of just concern with that, because they're still little guys. You know, they're all for the most part under 5. So,
how many more kids could you take if you had the room? Do you think how many more?
Yeah, right now we're at full capacity for the most part, but they usually have a wait list, and there's always, you know, the ebb and flow for different reasons. People are leaving the island or just moving on to new work situations or different situations for the kids. So not to discourage people at all from trying to join the organization and have the kids there. So I've had a great experience with it.
And I assume that there are a number of people like you who are business people on the island who are involved as board members as well.
Yes.
Who's the chair of the board now?
The chair of the board right now is Carrie Tilton, and she works for Great Harbor Yacht Club. And Adam Sabin is the vice president, and he has a caretaking business. And we have board members from Nantucket Bank, Cape Cod 5, a couple of employees of NIR, and for the most part, at the moment, all of our board members are, I think we're about 90% parents as well.
I was going to say, do you get to leave when your child finishes?
Oh, well, I was sort of on till 2015, but we'll see. I've been involved since before Morgan was even here with us, so mostly through the folk art show, the other event that it's just...
Upcoming this weekend is the what they call the event under the tent out at Bartlett's Farm, the Nantucket Folk Art and Artisan Show, which brings in a group of craftspeople from all over the East Coast, I think.
I know, it's really wonderful. From as far away as Ohio, I believe. So we're in our 22nd year, and Nantucket Looms has been the lead sponsor for about the last 10 years. and Becky Perriner and I have been the chair of the event for the last 5 years. So it's progressed from being at the high school, and then we moved it to the property before we built our facility, and it was under a much smaller tent with, I'm sure some people remember, with just the grass floor, and everyone was a little messy by the end of the weekend. But now we're sharing the tent that the NHA puts up for their antique show the end of the month, and so we've been out there. This is our 4th year, I believe. So it's much more comfortable. We've been able to expand.
Plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking. And believe it or not, even on today, we just actually ran over from the field this morning. There's such a great breeze out there. It's nice and cool, and we have a beautiful carpeted floor. So it's worked out much better for our artisans as well.
Good. Well, just so people understand, that event is only this weekend, July 19th to 21st. But hopefully, if you see this and you can get out there, it'd be a great thing to do.
Yeah.
How much of the operating budget of Small Friends does this event provide?
This is the largest fundraiser that does support the operating budget, and we still have a long way to go every year. And just with so many nonprofits and so many events now on the island, it's wonderful. There's so many things for people to do, but we've really tried for this to be sort of a standout event that people would be able to find something very small and unique up to a really important piece of folk art or furniture. So there's furniture, jewelry, beautiful pottery, baskets.
Is the Maple
rugs.
Sugar Man coming back?
The Maple Sugar Man is coming back, and he makes his wonderful brooms. And so right now we have probably 30% local artisans. So it will be some people that you may have seen at other events or at the farmers market, certainly. But we really have many unique artisans from around the country, so there's really something different and wonderful to see out at the show. So,
and all in support of a wonderful and essential local organization, Small Friends of Nantucket.
Yes.
Stephanie Hall, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate your time. Okay.